Hey guys, it's your girl AI girl once again. I'm here with another video. So in this video we're going to look at how you can actually make $500 to $10,000 a month. Yes, at least $500 to about $10,000 a month. Now let's dive into this video and see how you can actually make $500 to $10,000 a month with just an investment of $10. So with just an investment of $10, you can actually be making $500 to $10,000 a month. Now this is a new viral niche that has been going on for quite some time now, and I'm just going to show you a few channels who are doing this, who are into this niche, and see how we can also do the same thing. So first, let's look at this channel, Forever Health. Okay, so if you go to YouTube, you can just type Forever Health and you see this channel here. This channel here is just 1 year old. Okay, and yes, I'll be showing you later in the video some channels that are just 3 months old and are still making this amount of money. Now on this channel you can actually see that the estimated revenue per month is between $3,500 to $9,000. Yes, $3,000. And this niche actually gets about 1 million views, more than 1 million views every month. Okay, this is not just the only channel doing this. There are other channels doing this as well. And if you look at the videos on this channel, we're just going to look into it and look at how we can actually make the same thing in this video. Now let's look at this other channel also. As you can see here, this channel is 3 months old. That's crazy, right? 3 months old channel and has made over 13 million views. Now if you come to the channel analytics, every month, every 28 days, this channel makes at least $4,000 to $11,000. Okay, so this is really this is some good stuff. I mean, this is good money. And if we look into the videos as well, we will be going into details how you can actually make the same kind of videos, and then we'll be doing a lot of series on how you can actually do this. Now if you look at this channel, yes, you see it here that this channel is a 9-year-old channel, but if you look at the videos, you'll see that they just started posting about a year ago. Okay, so and this channel right here makes around $400 to $1,000 every month. Okay, this is even on the low, because if you look at the 3 months, you can see $2,200 to $6,000. So now how are we going to actually make these kind of videos? Now if we take one video, we look at one video on this channel. Okay, this is what we have. So it's basically something that we can actually do on Canva. If you have a Canva Pro account, you can actually do something like this without spending so much. Okay, so this is basically, I mean, what you see in the video. Okay, and then if we look at this one too, we can see that it's basically the same format. Okay, the same format. Oops, I think it went to another video. Okay, so it's basically the same format that they are all using. Okay, they are all using. And if we look at the third channel also, we can see the same thing going on over here. Okay, so now let's first head on to ChatGPT. Okay, so ChatGPT is actually going to do all the work for us, and then we can easily, you know, get our script and everything running. But mind you, we're going to be using ChatGPT Plus, the paid version, for everything in this video. So you can see over here that I'm on the Plus account. Okay, so if we check over here, because I don't want you to be doing something and then you say, oh, it's slow here, I can't make a thumbnail, because we're actually going to be using it for thumbnails, to create thumbnails as well. So my current plan is a ChatGPT Plus, which is the $20 a month, but you know how I do it always. So there's a way you can actually get ChatGPT Plus for $5 a month. Okay, because initially I said that this is going to cost you $10 every month. Okay, so ChatGPT Plus, you're going to pay $5 a month. I'll link a video right here, right up here, and also I'll link it in my description and in the comment section. I'll pin it up there so that you can watch that video and see how you can actually get ChatGPT Plus for just $5. And you know that a Canva Pro also comes at a $5 every month. Even though it's more expensive than that, I'll be showing you how you can actually get it for $5 a month. Okay, so let's dive in. So I will be leaving a link in the description, and it will be titled how to get Canva Pro for $5. Okay, so just follow that link and then you can get it. So ChatGPT Plus for $5 and Canva Pro for $5 as well, and then that's it. That's all you need to make these videos and also make at least 500 to thousands of dollars every month. Okay, so now let's get right in and let's start the video. You know that every video will definitely start with your script. Okay, so you can see you can actually look at these videos to get some ideas on what you can do. I don't know what direction you would want to take. Okay, and so you just have to know what you want to do, and then based on that we can just generate the script on that or whatever topic that you want to create. Okay, so now let's go to ChatGPT Plus, and then let's say we want a script. Just tell ChatGPT make me a 20 to 30 minutes script of my YouTube video titled Top 10 fruits for diabetics. Okay, so let's just use this one, and then let's see what ChatGPT will do for us. Okay, so I'll be back once the script is ready. So our script is ready, as you can see. So we're just going to tell ChatGPT to put them in paragraphs, put the script in paragraphs. Okay, so now basically our script is ready, as you can see. So we just have to copy the script. Okay, and then we keep the script. Okay, we can also ask ChatGPT to number the fruits. Good, and then we have it like this. Now mind you, if the script is too short for you, you can basically ask ChatGPT Plus to basically expand the script. Okay, so you can see over here that this paragraph is actually bigger and longer than this one, as you can see. Okay, so now we have our script ready. Now we have to make our videos, so at least we know what we are doing, and we know the format in which we want our videos to be. Okay, so let's head over to Canva, and then let's start the work. Now we have a script already. Okay, so basically we need to come here to Canva, and as I told you, you need a Canva Pro account. Okay, so to get that, you can just go to the description and then follow the link that I put in the description. Just follow it carefully, and then you should be able to get Canva Pro for $5. Okay, so now let's look into how to make this video just as we see over here. Now you don't necessarily have to do the same colors and same everything. Of course, you need to be unique, you need to stand out, so you need to make sure that you are doing things slightly different. Okay, but the format basically stays the same. If you want to do something else, it's basically up to you. Okay, so now let's move on, and then let's see. So over here, basically we just pick an element. We could choose this shape over here. So remember that we are just making the base of our video. Okay, and then also right here we can basically just change the color to anything we want. So we can do something like this, or we can do a blend. Okay, or we can do something just like this. Okay, and then up here we can choose something that we want, any color that we want. Basically, as I said, it does not have to be the same. Okay, it does not have to be the same. So we can choose this color, we can choose this color, or any other color that we want. Okay, so you just have to keep trying to get something that really matches what you have chosen. Okay, so let's go for how about this one, or this, or maybe this. Okay, so let's just choose this one. And then over here you see that the topic or the title of the video is usually somewhere up here. Okay, so our video title is top 10 fruits for diabetics. Okay, so I just basically pick this here and then just paste it here, top 10 fruits for diabetics. We can change this to this format and then increase the font size as we want. Okay, and then also make this bold, change the color to something that will pop, or something that will stand out. Okay, so I think basically the white looks okay, and then we can go a little bit. This one looks a little bit big, so let's just decrease this one and then pull this up a little bit. Okay, good. So we have this one here ready, top 10 fruits for diabetics. Good. So this is our base and for the upper part of it, and then we go to the lower part of it. So we're basically going to find the subscribe button here. Okay, so let's just click subscribe, as we can see here. Okay, we just click the subscribe and then we basically put that here. I mean, there are various kinds, you can choose any of them to stand out. Okay, basically you can even make another box over here, so maybe you can do something like another shape down here. Okay, reduce the size a bit and then pull the subscribe button here, and this should come, bring it forward. Okay, so bring it forward and then we have this here. So now that we have our subscribe button here, we can move on to the next one, which is the channel logo. So if you already have a channel logo, we can just put the channel logo down there. You can just upload it and then put it right there. If you don't have a channel logo, you just want to put a channel name here, that's also basically okay. Okay, so you could just type maybe Healthy Life channel, and then you could basically, I could just do something, maybe a shape like this. And then maybe we could just put a abbreviation, maybe Healthy Life channel over here, bolding this up, increase the font. Okay, if you want to change the color, that's basically up to you, or you want to decorate it a bit, you can also do that. Maybe add something to spice it up a little bit. Okay, basically you can do what you want. Okay, you can do whatever you want. Okay, so now let's move right into the other aspect of it. Okay, so now this will be our base. Okay, the base that we are going to use for everything. So we are just going to copy the same thing. We don't know how long the video will be. Okay, even though we told ChatGPT to make it 20 to 30 minutes, we can't really tell how long it will be. So we're basically going to copy this template. Okay, now mind you, if you want to do something also like this, put maybe a doctor here speaking, this is the moment you have to do it. Okay, once you get past this stage, you cannot add anything else. So if you want to do that, you can just come here and search for doctor speaking. Okay, and then you have a lot of videos here that you can also basically use. Okay, so you can come here to the videos and go through whichever one you want to use over here. Okay, so if you want to use this one, or maybe let's use this one. Okay, so we have this one. Now we're going to take away the background. Okay, we can't have this, so we're going to remove the background. This is why you need the Canva Pro account, because without the Canva Pro account you cannot remove backgrounds. Okay, that's why you need the Canva Pro. So that's why I told you initially, I don't want you to get stuck anywhere. So basically, after removing the background, you see that the doctor is right here in the middle, looking so good. All right, now let's see. So now we are going to actually replicate this. We are going to replicate this. So we're just going to copy, and then we will keep pasting. Paste, copy, paste. So we can paste it for as long as you want. Okay, so let's hold on here. So now we've pasted for about 12 minutes. Okay, that's okay. If it's longer than that, we'll know what we'll do later. So now we have this, as we can see over here. Or maybe let's just continue pasting until we hit 20 minutes. We can always delete the remaining or add more if necessary. Okay, so just keep pasting. Oops, 2022. Okay, but that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. So now we have it here. We have everything here. Okay, now the next thing for us to do is to get our script and then add it to the video. So now if you go anywhere, you can see the same thing. Okay, everywhere the timeline is the same thing. All right, now let's look at how we can add captions to this video. The script to this video. So let's go back and copy our script from ChatGPT. Okay, to make the video short, I will be selecting the shorter version. Okay, so that we don't waste too much time here. So I'll be copying this. Copy this. I just come to 11 labs and then just paste the script over here. Mind you, you can only paste 5,000 characters over here. Okay, so you can see that the entire script was not pasted here. So basically I'll just take this one off. And so if you don't have the paid version, you can basically do 2 audio files. So you divide it into 2, do one part, and then you do the other part as well. So we're going to generate the speech over here after selecting any voice that is available which you want to use, and we upload our voiceover. Okay, so top 10 fruits. So whichever voiceover text to speech you can get available for free, you can use. It's not necessarily 11 labs. Okay, good. So now we have our script, our voiceover downloaded. So we are basically going to click on it, and then we see that the voiceover is here. It's been loaded up here, as you can see over here. And so now we see that the video is a 6-minute video. Okay, remember we cut it short, so it's not going to be that long. So this is where the voiceover ends. So we're going to chop this up. So we're going to click, split the page here, and then we're going to delete the excess. Okay, all of this is not necessary. We're going to delete the excess. So just click here, delete. So we keep deleting until everything is gone. Good. And so now we have a full voiceover and then the background also here. So now we're going to download this. Okay, and then the next thing we'll do is to work on the captions, so that the captions will appear on the screen, and then we'll later also add the visuals also. So let's download this one. We're just going to upload the same video that we just downloaded. Okay, we're going to upload it back onto Canva. And then we're going to open a new dashboard. Okay, so YouTube video, so video, landscape. Okay, and then we'll be putting the video up here. So this is the video that we just uploaded, so we're going to put it here, and then we are going to resize it to meet this one. Okay, so here we have it. Now we're going to go back to the captions over here. So now if you haven't used it before, just come here to apps and then search for captions. Okay, captions. Okay, so this is it. So I have it here already, this particular one. Okay, this one. So you're just going to click on captions and then select this video. Okay, this one appears here, and then we hit generate captions. Okay, so we're going to generate captions for this video. Okay, we have the captions ready. We are going to work on the placement of the captions. So wherever of course we don't want it here. Okay, that's obstructed, so we either push it to the right or we push it to the left. Okay, and you can see that it's too long, so we're going to shorten it a bit. Okay, so we're just going to select and then push it together like that. Where is it? Okay, yeah. So we're going to push it together like this. Okay, and then make sure that it's following, okay, for all the other ones as well. So yes, it is happening. So we can either keep it here left or to the right. Okay, now we can also make changes to the text. So with the effect, we just click effect and then we can change the outline. We can, mind you, it's not changing for the other ones, as you can see. Okay, so we need to make sure we have everything selected. So let's go back and then make sure that our cursor is here so that we can change it for all. Okay, so once it's here, click on it, effect, outline. Good. So now it changes for everything. If you want to put a dark outline on the outside, we can do that, and then we can also increase or decrease the thickness of the outline. Okay, so I think this is okay. Then we can also push it here and then we can animate the text. Okay, so I like to normally use the typewriter, this one, for the text. Okay, so this is how it's going to be. Let's make sure that it's working throughout the entire thing. So okay, so it's working through it all. So now we're done with the captions. As we can see, we've done the animation and the effect, and I mean anything that you want to do. Now we are left with the media. Okay, so basically when it comes to the media, we'll have to divide this video. We have to split them according to whatever is being talked about. So we're going to do this. We'll go little by little, and then we are going to split, especially when we are talking about something else. We'll change the media. So we're just going to do basic editing and then we'll put the things in. But before that, let us put a placement here where we'll be putting all our media. So we're going to go to elements and then we can select a frame, and then maybe you can choose this one. Put this one here for all. Okay, so this is where our images will be put, or the graphics will be put. So it really depends on if you want to put images or videos or just graphics. Okay, you can do that. Remember over here we see that the graphics it's not in a circle, so you can either do that, you can do this, and then or you can just put the pictures there just like that. Okay, so I like to put mine all together in something like this. Can increase the size a bit, and then we are done for that one. So now we can start splitting. Okay, so some people want to really change the images after every line, or should I say sentence. Okay, it's up to you to do that. So we're going to split this one, and then we're going to put an image over here. So here we are talking about fruits. Okay, so we're just going to type fruit and then just put any image that we have. So once you do this, you drag and drop, you have that in here. Okay, and then you can also animate this as well. So if you want to animate this to come in either by rising or whichever one you want, you can basically select that as well. Okay, it's up to you. Then we move on to the next one to edit. Okay, so you can basically look at our script and look at the media that we think is appropriate. Okay, So we can split here, and then basically put whatever image we want to put in on the second one. Okay, so we'll have something like this moving into this. Okay, and remember, you can also animate this one if you want. Okay, so you're going to move little by little like that, and then especially when you get to the part where the fruits, you start naming the fruits, then you switch to the particular fruit that you're talking about. So over here, I think here is where the subscribe ends, so we're going to split here and then put a subscribe here to this one. So we go to photos and then we can just select any one that we want. Okay, just put also, so it has to come here, so put the cursor here and then we pull it here. So now the first fruit we're talking about here is the berries. Okay, and it mentioned strawberries or blueberries, so then we look for an image with strawberries or blueberries. Okay, so or we can just type berries and then do that. So let's use a video now, okay, so that you would know that you can actually use videos as well. So when it comes to the videos, this is how it's going to look like. Okay, which is also very nice. Okay, right. Oops, so we didn't split before, so the berries has taken over everything. Okay, so we need to split. So we need to split before we add. So now we find where the berries end, and then we will now put the berries over there. So here is where apples starts. Okay, so in our script, yes, in our script, it's berries first, and yes, in our script it's berries and then apples. Okay, so apples is the next one, so we're basically going to split here right before the apples. So we're going to split here, excuse me, and then we'll put our berries in here. Okay, we put our berries here. Oh, sorry, shall we drag, and then we'll put our berries here. So berries are here, and then until we get to the second one, which is for the next one, which is apples. Now mind you, you can always add, remember this one, when we look at this one, we see that it's numbered. Okay, you can always do the same. You can put a number here, maybe 2, okay, for apples, and then 1, berries 1. Okay, so basically you can do whatever you want. Okay, so you're going to do this until you completely exhaust the entire script. Okay, and then after that you just download your video and then upload it. So basically I think that to be faster, it's best to look into the script and split everything before. So do the splitting till the end before you start adding in the media. Okay, that way it's easier for you, so that you don't put one media and then it flows through and you have to go back and do it again. Okay, so basically this is how it is. Remember, you can also decide not to put this one here and take the placement off, and then you can just put it right here. If you're not interested in the placement, you can also do the graphics, the normal graphics over here. Okay, without any frame, and then that also works. So it depends on you what you want to do. Okay, so let's play a little bit of what we've done so far, and then let's see. Yeah, so far I think everything is working out nicely. So basically this is how you can actually make these kind of videos and make a lot of money. Okay, let me know in the comment section what my next video should be about. If I find something interesting, I will definitely work on that. Thank you for tuning into AI Girl, and I'm out.